Okay, greetings one and all, and welcome to this has to be day number three, week one, fall 2024 of our journey together, and it's definitely a delight to have each and every one of you here for this afternoon's class. Let's begin. Today is, well, my name is Mr. Petit. Today is Monday, well, not Monday, Wednesday. Wednesday, the 8th of January, 2025. The subject is, of course, English language. So the subject is English language. And the topic is, well, we just doing reading comprehension today, right? All right. All right, so we're going to begin with our vocabulary words.
Good afternoon, Mr. Petit.
Good afternoon. All right. So we're going to begin with our vocabulary words. All right, number one. All right, so the first word that we're going to be looking at, I'm going to give you a hint, just like how I did before. All right, the first word that we're going to be looking at is, begins with P. Brayden.
Mr. Petit.
Uh-huh.
I have a question. Can you give us what the story is gonna be about or no?
No, no. That'll be too much hints. All right, so, okay, so number one, this is P. PR. Let's do PR. Do you think the word is gonna
President.
be?
Primary.
No. PRO.
Project?
No. T.
Protect. Protect.
Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm.
Protecting.
O.
Protect.
No.
Prototype.
Say it again. Joel?
Prototype.
Prototype. Very good. Prototype. Anyone ever heard that word before? Prototype.
Yes, it's like a school.
What is a prototype?
It's like if you have if you're an engineer and you're trying to make something, you gotta have something before you make the big thing.
Yes.
Like a little tiny example.
Yes, very good. So a prototype is basically an early, it's like an early model. So an early model or version of a device used for testing. So like Joel was mentioned, like if you're an engineer or you're someone who is in the area of manufacturing stuff or making stuff, a prototype is what you use. You make the prototype before you unleash the big model. All right. So prototype. Next word. Madeline, can you read the definition of prototype?
Prototype. An early model or version of a device used for testing.
Very good. Very good. Next we have, this one is interesting. This one begins with I.
Interesting.
Interesting.
No. N.
Intersect.
Nope.
Entertain.
1 second. Braden, you need to turn your camera. And Tajana, you need to turn your camera as well. Lorenda, turn your camera as well.
Intel.
No.
Internet.
No.
And project.
G.
And grateful. No.
E.
In general.
No.
In general. In generous.
No. No. I.
Ingenuity.
No.
Intelligent.
No. Oh. We almost finished this word.
Ingeniotion.
This is almost finished.
Integrous.
No, this is almost finished. Only 2 more letters left.
Ingenious.
What you said?
Ingenious.
Ingenious. Very good. Ingenious. What does ingenious mean?
Smart but dumb.
No.
When you use your brain.
No. Ingenious mean, well, Diana's close. It's basically someone who is very clever. Very clever. Or what? Or smart, but more like someone who is they're good at inventing stuff.
Genius.
They're good at inventing stuff, so they are inventive. So they are very clever or inventive. Anyone here is like, you could invent stuff. You are very creative. Right?
I can.
You can? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, buddy.
So ingenious. That's like, you ever see they make something and it's so creative, like, how do you even think about that? And they're very crafty, right? Ingenious. All right. Next word is it begins with T. T.
TDS.
R.
Trophy.
No.
Traditional.
Say it again.
Intrigue.
No.
Traditional.
No.
Tragic.
Transaction. Transparent.
Nope.
Trinity.
Say it again.
Trinity.
Trinity? No. Let me give you another letter for y'all could see. So that y'all could see.
Translucent.
No. A.
Transatic.
No. D.
Transcript. Traditional.
Madeline, do not look online. Madeline.
Trade.
What?
Yes, you are. I.
Traditional.
Traditional. Traditional. Someone said traditional.
Yay.
Gianna? Okay,
Yes.
good. What is traditional? Anyone ever heard of traditional? You know what that means?
So traditional is like, it's like if you go to like a foreign country, it's like what they like like what their ancestors used to do, like it was passed down to
Their
them.
culture. Their
Yeah.
culture.
Like
Yeah.
Lucas.
Yes, sometimes there's something that's traditional. That means that it's long standing. That means that people have been doing it for a very long time. So
It's their culture.
it's their culture.
Excuse
Very
me,
good.
Mr. Petit.
Good
afternoon, Mr. Petit.
Good
Sorry
afternoon.
for being late.
Existing in our part.
Yes, exactly. So traditional is following a, what shall we say? Following a long established or following, let's say, following a long established customs or practices. So we mean by traditional. Maya, can you read the 3
Excuse
vocabulary
me,
words?
Mr.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Is jumping a tradition?
Yes, it is for sure. For the Bahamas, yeah. Go ahead, Maya, read the definition so far.
Number one, prototype, a early model or version of a device used for testing.
Mhm.
Number 2, ingenious, very clever or inventive.
Ingenious. That's a word.
Number 2, ingenious, very clever or inventive.
Yes.
Number 3, traditional, following long established customs or practices.
Very good. All right, that's what you mean by traditional. The next word begins with T. Oh, another T word.
No.
T-E. I don't think y'all can get this.
Teacher.
No.
Teacher.
No.
Tension.
Teal.
No.
Feeling.
Tangent.
Tester.
L.
Telephone.
E. Close.
Television.
Nope.
Telegraph.
Telegraph. Who said that?
Me.
Joel.
Yeah, telegraph. Telegraph. So telegraph is the word. What is a telegraph? Y'all have heard of telegraph before?
Telegram is a type of message.
Telegraph. Telegraph.
Oh.
Telegraph is basically
A system for transcripting messages.
Yes. So basically a device that they used to send messages overseas, like back in the day, before the invention of, modern day technologies. But it's a device for sending messages over long distances. Would you rather be in the time in the olden day when they didn't have like really like phones and stuff, or would you rather be in this time?
Oh.
Back in the days.
Rather be back in the days?
Yeah.
Why?
They used to do some fun stuff back in the day. Now in 2025, basic.
Basic? But
Yes.
there's no such thing as online school. There's no such thing as games. There's no such thing as
Yeah,
WhatsApp.
but
There's no such thing as none of that. Just
you could still have fun without the electronic.
okay, like what could you do?
Play. Go out. Feed the horses. Do stuff.
Feed the horses. Okay, anyone else? You rather the old time back in the day, or you rather time with a lot of technology?
I'd rather the time now because I get hot water and because I don't have to go to a well to get water.
Okay. There's more
My daddy
convenient.
jumps in the car and gets it for me.
Okay.
And I have a car. Yes, the car. And the phone. So
And the phone.
no, but there's still cars back in the days.
I'm talking about old time. I'm talking about like in the telegraph era.
But there are like still cars back in the days. So
They had horses and carriage and stuff.
carriages.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't want to be doing that?
Ride on the horse.
I want to go on one, but I still want a car.
Okay. All right.
AC and heater.
AC Anita. Anyone else? You prefer back in the day, or you prefer like right now?
Right now.
Why, Joel?
Please.
Why, Joel?
Because we know how to deal with some situations like this. If your house burned down, what would you do? Back in the day? Sometimes you will go to a friend's house.
I can't hear you. Have to speak into the mic.
Like if like your house burned down or something, you wouldn't have nowhere to stay or like go to a friend's house. But if it was now, we have like homeless shelters to help persons who don't have houses and stuff.
Okay.
That's why
That's why you
that's why
prefer.
I choose now.
I prefer now. Okay. I mean, just know that there'll be no such thing as, if you go back in the day, say 200 years, there's no such thing as laptop, phone, Netflix, TV, none of them stuff. But you also have other things you could do. Like you could go on a horse and buggy, you could play outside, you could be more country, like
Also
depends.
back then, they didn't know how to cure some diseases.
Yeah, some diseases that they didn't know how to cure. So if you get sick, well, I mean they
They
used
also did bloodletting. I hate that.
yeah, they did bloodletting.
Mr.
Yeah.
Petit,
They did do
bush
blood.
medicine.
Yeah,
Bush medicine
yeah.
is also an option.
And then persons did bush medicine back in the day. Yeah, as well. All right, so those are the differences. All right, so prototype, ingenious, telegraph, traditional. Another word. Let's do this one. Let's do P. P-E.
Pico.
No. R.
Person.
Say it again.
Parenting.
Person.
Not
Parallelogram.
parenting. No, no, no.
Parenting. Parallelo.
Say it again.
Parallelo.
No.
Person.
No.
Persecute?
No.
Personal.
No.
Pearl.
Perpendicular.
No. S-I.
Prisoner.
Tajane, what you think? I don't know.
I honestly don't know.
I-S.
Mr. Petit.
This is easy. I think I gave it. This is a giveaway at this point.
Mr. Petit, you're not writing.
I'm not writing. Oh. S-I-S.
Persistent. Persistent.
Persistent. Yeah, persistent. There we go. I was wondering, like, this easy word. Persistent. What does that mean? What does persistent mean? If you're persistent,
something with C.
what does persistent means? If I say someone is persistent,
Patient.
patient,
They actively in doing something.
they act.
When you never give up and always try to do your goal. Like a New Year's resolution.
Yeah, that's correct. So someone who's persistent, they never give up, right? They continue. So continuing, firmly, continuing firmly in a course of action, despite difficulty. So you mean by persistent. So continuing in a course of action despite difficulty. Anyone has persistent?
Me.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Adaya, are you persistent? Kind of. Why you say kind of?
Because I don't like doing difficult stuff sometimes.
You don't like that? Okay. All right. So it depends on what it is, right? All right, so
Yes.
persistent. Persistent means continuing firmly in a course of action despite difficulty. So even if you encounter tribulation or difficult situations, you still continue on. All right. And the final word that we're going to be looking at is begins
Two
with,
more.
and that's one. M.
Maya.
No. M. Y. This is easy. It's so easy.
Mystery.
Close.
Mysterious.
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 Mysterious. Very good. Mysterious.
Legacy and I said it at the same time.
Yeah. Mysterious. Okay, what does mysterious mean?
When someone is mysterious.
Something strange.
Something strange. Something that,
Out of the
You're
sort.
trying to figure out something. Like when you get that.
Something unusual.
yeah, out of the ordinary, right?
Out of the blue.
Yeah, out of the ordinary. Or a mystery could be something that is difficult to understand as well. Or something that is difficult. Something that is difficult to understand. So we call by mystery, something that is strange, out of the ordinary, or difficult to understand. So we mean by a mystery. That is strange, out of the ordinary, or something that is difficult to understand. That's what we mean by strange. Go ahead, Kylie, read the definition of prototype, ingenious, and traditional.
Prototype, a early model of or version of a device used for testing. Ingenious, very clever or inventive.
Very inventive.
Traditional, following long established custom or practice.
Practices.
Practices.
Yeah. Yes. All right. Where's legacy? Read the next three.
Traditional. Following long, established customs or practices.
The next three.
Telegraph. A device for sending messages over long distances using electric signals. 5. Persistent. Continuing firmly in a course of action despite difficulty.
Very good. And Tajane. Where's Tajane? Tajane, can you hear me?
I don't think she can hear you.
Okay.
I'm here, sorry. I was trying to unmute my mic.
Okay, read the first three words for me. 1 second, let me reshare it. Okay, you could do it now. Read the first three words.
Prototype, a early model or version of a device used for testing. Ingenious, very clever or inventive. Traditional, following long established customs or practices.
And thank you, Adaya. Read the last three.
Telegraph, a device for sending messages over long distances using electric signals. Persistent, continuing firmly in a course of action despite difficulty. Mysterious, something that is strange, out of the ordinary, or something that is difficult to understand.
Very good. Very good. Okay, perfect. So what I want you to do is, are y'all done with writing these down? Let me know if you're finished.
I'm on number 6.
I'm on number 4.
Okay, so quickly write this because we have to move. All right. Let me go ahead and take a picture of this, and I'm going to put inside the chat for you all, for those persons who are still writing this down.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
If you are
What
finished
will-
writing this down, 1 second. If you're finished writing this down, then you can take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp if you're already done with writing this down. Anyone is finished?
I just finished.
I'm finished.
All right,
I'm finished.
all right, take a
Can
picture
I
and
get
write it.
the phone, please?
Yes, you can. Take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Trinity, you're finished? Go ahead.
Can you send your number in the chat, please?
Okay, my number is,
Excuse me, can I get my phone, please?
yes, you can, 426-8891. That's my number. 426-8891.
Yes, sir.
Maya, make sure I mute your mic. I keep on having to mute you.
I was asking a question.
What's the question?
What will we be doing today?
We'll be doing a reading comprehension exercise.
What kind?
Can you wait?
Yes, sir.
Can you wait? Please don't get me angry, Maya. Come on.
Mr. Petit,
Go ahead.
Gianna on a tablet.
Okay.
I sent it to you.
Okay. Thank you, Tajani.
Mr. Petit, I sent you my picture.
I see it as well. All right, so I'm going to put on the screen, I'm going to put the picture, and I want you to put inside the chat what you think that the picture represents. Now it's going to be one of the vocabulary words. And so make sure that you pick the right one, all right? Okay, so the first picture is going to be this one, and it's this. What word from our vocabulary list is this? What word from our vocabulary? Put your hands inside the chat, please. Put your hands inside the chat. Let me see. All right, so Tajani, very good. Adaya, Joel, what word did y'all put? What word did y'all put?
Persistent.
Persistent.
Persistent, very good. Now, persistent is spelled with an E, not with an A. So just remember that. All right, so the answer is persistent. Very good. Next word. Y'all ready for the next word?
Yes, sir.
All right. Next we have this word, this one. What is this? All right, let me see what y'all have. Madeline, very good. Maya, prototype. And she everyone have different answers.
My question is, what is that?
All right. This is actually, what did y'all put? What did y'all put?
Prototype.
Prototype.
I think prototype.
Prototype.
This is actually a telegraph.
Mr. Petit, I get it right.
This is a telegraph. Who said telegraph?
I said telegraph. Excuse me, Mr.
Yeah.
Petit.
I said telegraph.
Excuse me,
That's a,
Mr. Petit.
go ahead. Go ahead, Trinity. It's a telegraph.
That's a telegraph. That don't look like a phone, so how they call each other?
It's not a, remember, it's an old time. This is what they use in the old time to send messages. So it's not a phone. All right, next. We have this one. What is this word represented on the screen? All right. What did y'all put for this one? Let me see inside the chat. What did y'all put for this one?
Traditional.
Traditional.
Traditional is right for this one.
I really like these outfits.
Traditional.
Yeah, if you said traditional, you are absolutely correct. Traditional. All right, next. This one. All right, Chola for this one. This one is actually ingenious. Yes, who had ingenious?
I did.
I
Yeah.
put ingenious.
I put ingenious in.
Ingenious, yes, ingenious is correct. And next word, let's see. Do you have any more? Ooh. Ooh. What is this one? All right, let's see what y'all have for this one. What y'all have for this one?
Mysterious.
Mysterious, yeah.
Mysterious.
Mysterious. And finally, we're going to get this one. Do I have the last one? Nope, I don't have the last one. Wait, I do. 1 second. I do. There's one more word. We missed a word, right? I think y'all should be able to get this. All right, there we go.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Uh-huh.
The picture didn't change on my thing.
Do you see it now?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Uh-huh.
Are we gonna do like the questions online today?
No, we're gonna actually write them down. We have to read the story first. All right, so let's see. This one is definitely, what y'all put for this one? Yeah.
Prototype.
Prototype. Prototype. Very good. Prototype.
Prototype.
Prototype. And it's prototype because it is something that we, like a model that we use before we actually create the big one. All right, so based on this, what y'all think the story is going to be about? This is easy. It's very easy. It's a giveaway.
About a builder
About a
that
builder.
is mysterious
Okay.
and very
An
clever.
adventurous story.
An adventurous story. Okay.
A builder from the olden days.
A builder from the olden days. Okay. Anyone else?
Builder who is mysterious working over waters.
A builder who is mysterious working over waters. Interesting. Anyone else? What do you think it's about? Very easy. All right, this is gonna be but I'm gonna just skip. Let me just put the passage on the screen so you can see it, but it's going to be about the heading. It's gonna tell you everything you need to know about it. All right.
Excuse me, Mr. But
Uh-huh.
you sharing the screen or no?
Not yet. You should be able to see it right now.
Excuse me, Miss Petit.
Uh-huh.
I still can't see it. It still says
Can I go
loading.
get my charger, please?
You can see it now.
I can't. It still says loading. Oh,
You see it
I
now?
can see it now.
Okay. Okay, good.
Excuse me.
Perfect. Go ahead.
Are we supposed to say what's our favorite word?
Oh, we don't have enough time, but we could do it next time, hopefully. Okay, so what we could do is, no, we could do it next time. We could do it next time. All right, go ahead. What's her name? What's her name? Tajane. Tajane. Good. Tajane, I want you to read the first paragraph for me. Go ahead.
In the early,
Go ahead. You can hear me, right?
yes, sir.
Go ahead.
In the early 18s, communication was
1800s.
sorry. In the early 1800s, communication was painfully slow. Messages traveled only as fast as the person or horse carrying them. A letter could take weeks or even months to reach its destination. The delay for
We can't hear her no more. I don't know. Tajane, are you there?
yes, sir.
Frustrated?
I can't see.
You can't see it no more? Okay, let me put it inside the chat for you. Can you see it now?
You mean in the chat?
No, on the screen.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Uh-huh. I don't know.
Can I go and get the charger for my computer, please?
Yes, you can. Go ahead and read it in the chat,
Thank you.
Tajane, since you can't see it on the screen.
In the early 1800s,
1 second.
communication.
Braden, stop doing that with chance. Thank you. Go ahead, Tajane.
In the early 1800s, communication was painfully slow. Messages traveled only as fast as a horse carrying them. A letter could take weeks or even months to reach its destination. This delay frustrated many, especially Samuel Morse, an artist and inventor who dreamed of a faster way to send information. His determination would eventually lead to one of the most important inventions in human history. The telegraph.
Very good. Braden, Morse's journey.
Morse's journey began in 1825 when he received a letter about his wife's sudden illness while he was away painting a portrait. By the time the message reached him, it was too late. His wife had passed away. Heartbroken and frustrated, Morse became obsessed with creating a way for people to communicate almost instantly. He turned his attention to electricity, a mysterious force that scientists were just beginning to understand.
Very good. Madeline, by 1837.
By 1837, Morse, along with his partners Alfred Val and Leonard Gall,
Very good.
Leonard Gall had developed a working prototype of telegraph. The device uses electronic signals to send messages over wires. Morse also created a system of dots and dashes known as Morse code.
To represent.
To represent letters and numbers. This simple yet ingenious code made it possible to send complex messages with just a series of click and pauses.
Very good. Adaya, the breakthrough came.
The breakthrough came in 1844 when Morse sent the long-distance telegraph message from Washington, D.C. to Baltimore, Maryland. The message, what has God wrought, marked the beginning of a new era in communication. News that had once taken weeks to travel could now be delivered in minutes. Businesses, governments, and ordinary people quickly embraced the telegraph, transforming the way information was shared.
Very good.
Here's the recipe.
1 second. Lorenda. Where's Lorenda? Lorenda, can you hear me? I don't know if she could hear me. Legacy, despite its success.
Despite its success, Moore's invention faced challenges. Some people doubted the technology and viewed it as a curiosity rather than a practical tool. Others were concerned about its impact on society, fearing that its instant communication might disrupt traditional ways of life. Morris, however, was undeterred. He believed his invention would bring the world closer together, and he devoted the rest of his life to improving and expanding telegraph networks.
Very good. Kylie, the telegraph paved.
The telegraph paved the way for future advancements in communication, including the telephone, radio, and eventually the internet. Today, it is seen as the first step in humanity's journey towards instant global connections we now take for granted. Morse's determination and in I still can't pronounce it. Ingenuity, ingenu, ingenuity,
Take your time.
ingenuity.
Take your time. Do it step by step.
Ingenuity.
Pronounce it again.
Pardon me?
Pronounce it again.
Ingenuity.
No. Ingenuity.
Oh,
Ingenuity.
ingenuity reminds us of the power of presidents and
Persistence.
persistence and the ability of one person's vision and one person's vision to change the world.
Very good. All right. Joel, in simple terms, summarize what the story is about.
So,
Go ahead,
Mr.
Joel. You'll
The
speak
story
into
is
the
about
mic. Speak into the mic.
the story is about a man named Mr. Morris. He had a wife who died, and he decided to make an invention about about trans whatever it is
Transmitting.
transmitting so that everyone could have get the information faster
Yeah.
and stuff, and other people, and there was a rumor going on that it would disrupt people's no.
Normal lives.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right,
Thank
good. But he was, how would you describe him? He was what? Would you call him? He was
Persistent.
persistent, yes. All right, so with that in mind, let's go ahead and answer these questions based off of it. Let me begin the chat. All right, so I'm going to give you these questions. What I want you to do is, it's a great exercise. Write this down, write down the question. Exercise number 1. Along with the options that I give you, it's not gonna be difficult, but it's gonna be based off of the passage that we just read about the invention of the telegraph and how it changed the way of communication as we know it. It made communication much more swifter and faster. That way you don't have to wait decades. I'm over exaggerating now, but that way you don't have to wait for a very long time for a simple message. The first question says, write this down for me, please. What was the main problem with communication in the early 1800s? And question number 2 says, why did Samuel Morse become interested in, let me do it another way. Let's do it like that. Why did Samuel Morse become more determined to improve communication? What happened to him? Right, so you're gonna write the question, you're gonna write the options. You're gonna write the question, you're gonna write the options, and you're gonna circle the correct one. Let me tell Lorenda, do the assignment. Let me put the story inside the chat. Madeline, what number you on?
I'm on number 1.
Number one. Number 1, A, B, C, or just number 1? Writing it down.
I'm writing down number 1.
Okay,
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
go ahead.
We write down the
Questions and the options and circle the right one.
okay.
And it's not okay, it's either yes or no, sir. Trinity.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Legacy, pay attention and finish your work. Maya, what number you on? She left. Kylie, what number you on?
I'm on number 1A.
Number 1A. Okay, I'm gonna put the third question on the screen as well. Adaya, you need to turn on your camera. Joel and Gianna, what number y'all on? Number
Number
what?
one.
Number
Number
one.
number 1C.
Number 1C. Okay, good.
Yes, Miss Liberty.
Go ahead.
Did you put the passes in the chat?
I did. I
Can
did.
you send it again because I had to leave?
Okay, I will do that. Brayden, what number you on?
Number 1.
What one? A, B, C? Which one?
B.
B? Okay. Adaya, what number you on?
1B.
1B, okay.
I'm writing down number 2 now, Mr. Petit.
What number 2? That's good. Number 4. Adaya, what number you on?
On the last word of number 2, write in number 2.
Okay. Trinity, what number you on?
I was supposed to be on number 2, but
You had
number 1.
okay, Lorenda, what number you on? I don't know if she could hear me. But Gianna and Joel, what number y'all on?
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Go ahead.
Number 8.
I didn't see letter D, so I have to start number 2 over.
Okay. Trinity, what number you on now?
Number D.
Number D, you can't
Number
be
1.
on. I mean part D. Okay. Number 1. All right. Trinity. Not Trinity, sorry. Kylie, can you see the passage in the chat?
Pardon me?
Can you see the passage in the chat?
I have to look 1 second, please.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Mm-hmm.
Can you send the passage in the chat, please?
Yes, I see it.
See it, okay. Maya, turn the camera. What happened to the other device? You had to change the device. See?
Yes, so my iPad died.
Okay. What are you using now?
My laptop.
Okay. Yeah, the camera looks significantly different.
Excuse me, Mr. Patel.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we can. All right, the pass is inside the chat. Braden, what number you on?
Number 2.
Number 2?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Joel and Gianna, what number y'all on?
Going on Going on number 3.
Going on number 3. Okay. Maya, what number you on now? Maya, what number you on? And for Maya,
Number 1.
number
Going
1,
on number 2.
on number 2. Okay. Madeline, what number you on?
I'm on number 2.
Number 2. Okay. Tajane, you almost finished? What number you on?
I'm on number 2.
Number 2. A, B, C. Which part?
C.
C. Okay. Adaya,
Yes, sir.
what number you on?
2C.
Trinity, what number you on?
2.
2.
C.
2C. Okay.
Yes, me, Mr. Petit.
Go ahead.
I have
Tajane,
a question.
go ahead.
Is this like something that happened in real life?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I was
This is,
wondering.
yeah. It's an actual story. That's how we got the telegraph. Remember we was talking about the old time versus the new time. So in the olden days, they had to wait a very long time to get messages. But Samuel Morse and his invention was the reason why we have it now.
Yes, sir.
Excuse me, Mr. British.
Yes,
Man, the telegram police and the telephone.
yes. It's so he built that, but they built on his technology, and so he was the first person to put us in a step in the right direction. So it's a good thing that he did. Um, Adaya, what number you on?
Number 3.
Okay. Mm. Well done. Anyone else on number 3? Or only Adaya?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Joel and Gianna, what number y'all on?
Number 3.
Number 3, okay. Gianna, what number you on?
Number 3.
How about Joel?
I'm on number 2.
Okay.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Mm-hmm.
May I go get the charger to my laptop?
Yeah. Legacy, what number you on?
I'm just answering the questions, but then I realized that I didn't write 2D, so I'm just writing that down right now.
Okay. Trinity, what number you on?
Three C.
3C, okay.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Mm-hmm.
Can I use the bathroom, please?
Who's speaking? It's Lorenda?
Excuse me.
Trinity.
Trinity, yes, you can. Quickly, because we are about to answer these.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Go ahead.
Can I turn on the light, please?
Yes, you can. Maya, what number you on now?
I'm answering the questions.
Okay. So you finished writing them all down?
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Go ahead.
I'm on 4A.
4A. That's good.
I'm finished, Mr. Petit, and I sent my work.
You finished all?
Yes, sir.
All right, good. Take a picture of it. You ready sent it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. All right. Anyone else finish like what's her name? Legacy?
I'm finished.
Who else is finished?
Trinity.
Trinity, okay, perfect. For those of you who are finished, do the last two in the chat, 5, 6.
I'm also finished.
Okay, good.
Excuse me, Miss Susie.
Uh-huh,
Can I go and run to the bathroom, please?
yes, you can.
Thank
All right. Those are only, for those who are finished, only those who are finished can do the last two, 5, 6. If you're finished with that, then you could do that. All right, anyone else finish with the first 4? Is anyone else who's finished with the first 4?
I'm finished. I'm gonna send you the picture now.
Okay. Adaya, what number you on?
I just tell you I was finished against
Oh, that's
NT.
you. Okay, that's you. Okay. Sounds so much like Lorenda. All right. Um, Tajane, what number you on?
Number 6.
Number 6. You sent me the first 4?
No, sir.
Okay, send me the first 4. Since you're on number 6, finish number 6 and then send me all one time. Since that's the case. Brayden, what number you on now?
Number 5.
Number 5? Okay. Brayden, send me the first 4 before you go into the number 5.
I already did.
You already did? Good. Kylie, what number you on?
I'm on number 4.
Okay.
No, sorry. I mean, I answered them, but I answered number 4 because I finished answering all of them.
Okay. All right, good. All right, it's about that time for us to answer these questions. Maya, what number you on now?
I'm on number 4 going
Number 4,
4A.
4A.
Yes, sir.
We able to answer them. Yo, hurry up.
Excuse me, Mr. Betty.
Mm-hmm.
I'm finished with number 4 and 3 and 2 and 1.
Good. Take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp.
Yes, sir. May I get my water?
Yes, we can. Who all is finished before we answer these 4? Who all is finished? The first 4. The first 4.
I have finished the first 4 and I sent you number 5.
Okay.
I finished the first 4.
Okay.
Excuse me, Mr. Betty.
Mm-hmm.
I sent it.
Very good. All right, let's go ahead and answer these questions before time is up. Question number 1. Who want to help me with question number 1? It says, what was the main problem with communication in the early 1800s? What y'all have for this one?
Messages traveled very slowly.
A, B, C, or D?
B.
B.
B. B. How many brothers have B for that answer?
I do.
Okay. If you got B,
I
please put a
do.
tip. Very good.
I do.
Very good. Number 2, why did Samuel Morse become determined to improve communication?
B.
B.
He was
He was
frustrated.
frustrated by slow communication after his wife's illness.
Very good. He was frustrated by slow communication because of his wife's illness. How many brothers had B? Everyone got B for the second one.
I do.
Very good. Number 3.
3.
What was the key invention? What key invention did Samuel Morse create to make the telegraph work?
C. Morse code.
C. Morse code.
C, Morse code. Morse code. Very good. That's correct. And finally, what year did Samuel Morse send the first long distance telegraph message?
1844.
44.
18,
C.
1844. Very good. Anyone got 4 out of 4 for the first one? 4 out of 4.
I did.
Got it.
4 out
I
of
got
4.
4.
4 out of 4. Excellent.
I got 3 out of 4.
What you got wrong, Joel?
I didn't get to finish number 4.
Oh, you didn't get the better number 4. Okay. Anyone did number 5?
I did number
Me.
5.
Yes, sir.
What was the first long distance telegraph message?
What
B.
B.
help
What has
hath
God
God
wrought?
What hath
what?
God wrought? Very good. That's good. And number 6, who were Samuel Morse's key partners in developing the telegraph?
D.
What is it? What was y'all put?
B.
B. Very
B.
good. Alfred Vail and Leonard Gale. All right, that's it for us for the day. Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp, and I'll see you all on tomorrow. Have a wonderful evening, everyone.
Bye.
Take care, everyone. Bye bye. Bye
Bye,
bye.
Mr. Petit. Thank you for teaching us
Good day,
today.
Mr.
Thank you.
T. Have a
Thank
good
you.
rest of the day, and thank you for teaching us.
Thank you as well. Have a wonderful evening,
Bye,
everyone. Bye bye.
Mr.
Bye.
Reed.
Take care, Adaya.
You too.
All right.